Before we dive into one of the most explosive political storms South Africa has seen in years, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and stay locked to this channel. Stories like this do not simply disappear. They evolve, they escalate, and they expose. You do not want to miss what comes next. South Africa is once again gripped by shock, anger, and disbelief after a wave of leaked documents surfaced allegedly tying senior ANC-linked networks to what is being described as a trillion-rand embezzlement scheme. These documents, now circulating widely in political and civil society circles, are being portrayed as internal records, financial trails, and correspondence suggesting systematic looting on a scale never publicly acknowledged before. While investigations and verifications are still unfolding, the sheer magnitude of these claims has already sent tremors through the country's political landscape. According to analysts reviewing the material, the leaks appear to outline complex financial structures allegedly used to siphon public funds through shell companies, inflated state contracts, and offshore channels. The figures mentioned are staggering, numbers so large they defy everyday comprehension. If proven authentic, the records would suggest that public money intended for infrastructure, healthcare, housing, and education may have been diverted over many years through coordinated networks operating behind scenes. The implication is not simply corruption, but industrial-scale plunder. South Africans are no strangers to corruption scandals, but this moment feels different. The language of the leaks, the level of detail, and the alleged paper trail have created a sense that this could be the closest the public has come to seeing the inner machinery of state capture laid bare in raw form. Analysts say that if authenticated, these documents could connect dots that previous commissions of inquiry only hinted at. This is why public outrage is rising so rapidly. For many, this feels like the smoking gun citizens have long been waiting for. Across social media, talk shows, and everyday street conversations, anger is reaching a boiling point. Ordinary citizens are asking the same painful question: how could a country battling unemployment, rolling power cuts, collapsing hospitals, and failing schools allegedly lose sums measured in trillions? For many people, this scandal symbolizes a betrayal of the liberation legacy, transforming a once-revered movement into a symbol of excess, secrecy, and greed. Protest calls are growing louder, and trust in political leadership is sinking even further. In response to the growing storm, ANC-aligned voices have urged caution. They stress that leaked documents must be independently verified and warn against what they describe as trial by media. Some leaders have dismissed the revelations as politically motivated or exaggerated, while others have remained conspicuously silent. That silence, critics argue, is only deepening suspicion. The absence of swift and transparent explanations has created a vacuum, and in that vacuum public imagination is running wild. If even a fraction of the allegations withstand scrutiny, the consequences could be devastating. Legal experts warn that confirmed evidence of embezzlement on this scale would likely trigger criminal prosecutions, asset seizures, and potentially international investigations. Politically, it could accelerate the erosion of ANC support ahead of future elections, empower opposition parties, and reshape South Africa's balance of power. Some analysts believe this scandal could mark a point of no return for a party already struggling with credibility and internal divisions. Beyond the headlines and political fallout lies a deeper human tragedy. When public funds allegedly vanish, it is ordinary people who pay the price. It is the patient waiting in an overcrowded clinic, the student in a crumbling classroom, and the family sitting in darkness during load shedding. This scandal, whether fully proven or still unfolding, has reopened wounds about inequality, accountability, and the cost of unchecked power. Many South Africans are no longer asking whether corruption exists. They are asking how deep it truly goes. Civil society groups, activists, and ordinary citizens are now calling for full transparency, independent forensic audits, and immediate accountability. The demand is simple but powerful. If the documents are fake, prove it. If they are real, prosecute without fear or favor. The credibility of national institutions and the future of democratic trust may depend on what happens next. This story is far from over. In fact, it may only be beginning. As more information emerges, as investigations unfold, and as political pressure mounts, we will continue breaking it all down for you. Subscribe now, share this video, and join the conversation, because silence only protects the powerful. South Africans deserve the truth, and the world is watching.